What's going on? Welcome back to the Connect Media Podcast. I would like to tell you guys once again that I am starting interviews and I will be reaching out to people whether you do music, content creation, anything in between, hair, nails, it doesn't matter. If you own a business or if you would like to get into the space of owning what you want, then come on to the Connect Media Podcast. We've got you to soar out there and do whatever you got to do. For today's episode, mental health awareness. I don't know if you guys checked into any type of news lately or you've been scrolling on your phone, but there's a lot of things that's been happening. Number one, we had the shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. We had several cases of people doing things to children, such as heinous crimes. We had cases where someone just ran up into a Slim Chickens and tried to assault a man, 22 years old, and the guy was 32 years old who wanted to commit the assault. Yeah, people out here is a little bit crazy. But as far as what it has to do with this discussion, mental health is that we have to take care of our mental health first. As far as being a black man or being any type of person of color, we have to prioritize ourselves first. Because if we're not good, then everything around us, I believe, would just come crumbling down. And we have to take it one of these cases, for example, such as the 17-year-old who shot up at school. If anyone of you checked out his manifesto, which is just him releasing his feelings before he actually goes and commits the act, it shows in there that he had actually a lot of self hate in him within himself. He hated the color of his skin. He hated, he hated black women. He hated a lot of things, and that hate it manifested within himself, and it made him commit those. It made him kill that girl, and it made him kill himself, which is why, as far as a race in general, not even as a race, but as people, we have to prioritize mental health. He even had content that was neo Nazi material praising Adolf Hitler, which is far from insane. This man was just downright bonkers. That's why you gotta. I blame the parents because you can't let your child give them the phone and give them unlimited access on the internet without even trying to check up on them or see what is it they're looking into. You gotta monitor. You gotta make sure that your child, and he's 17, by the way, you don't look on your child's account and see what they're posting because this man has posted it to Twitter, he's posted it to his TikTok account, like whatever. You don't look at that and think, what is my kid going through, or how is he feeling, or what is going on in his life or his hidden mind that makes him want to commit these acts and thinks it's okay? Because in these documents in his manifesto, it's showing that he supports Adolf Hitler. He's against race mixing. He's against two people who are opposed to say the opposite race coming together. He doesn't see that as people. He saw it as two different races, as if it was a problem. That was the mentality that this guy was in. And I'm very convinced that this was he was a part of multiple groups that fed him this information that made him think this way. Because in neo-Nazi groups, they have you think in a sort of manipulation tactic. They make you think that you're the one at fault, that your skin is something to be ashamed about, something that you can't control is something that you should be ashamed about. Does that make sense? But that's the mentality that he was, and that led him to kill that girl and to kill himself. Prioritize your mental health. Take a few days, unplug, and just go somewhere where there's nothing but trees and grass. Because some of you need to touch it. There's too much. It's corny enough to say there's too much negativity, but there's just too much people who wish to be someone that they're not, and there's too much people who don't care about the feelings of others, or at least try to understand what the other person is maybe going through. There's no age limit to how much we should care about someone's mental health. There is no such thing as, oh, well, you're not grown enough, you don't understand grown folks' issues. The world that we live in today, that there everyone's got issues, of some sort, big or small, it doesn't matter. should try to understand one another and talk. Communication, in my opinion, is one of the most important things. Thank you all for tuning in. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and just check back in for more. Thank you.